Hello, I'm Ed Ferris, one of the owners of Burrells Jewellers. I wanted to talk to you today about our watch guarantees, and who better to do it than Helen, our watch manager in Winchester. Welcome, Helen.
Hi.
So what are we going to talk about today?
So we are going to talk about our 2-year international manufacturer's guarantees.
Okay.
Now the 2-year guarantee is provided by the vast majority of the brands that we sell here at Burrells, with the exception of Omega and BREITLING.
Right.
So I suggest if you are interested in these particular brands to watch some of the other videos, which specify exactly what is covered by these brands.
Right.
But talking about the 2-year manufacturer's warranty, they cover anything that's internal workings of the watch.
Right.
So everything from the timekeeping to the power reserve, chronographs, any other function that is controlled by the inner workings of the watch.
Right. Okay. And so it sounds like there are things that aren't covered.
Yes. So there are things that are covered, that are not covered, but they are open to the elements. They're open to general wear and tear and accidental damage. So things such as the glass, the bracelet. Funnily enough, the battery in battery watches is also not covered. A lot of brands will do it as a gesture of goodwill within warranty period, but technically speaking, it isn't actually covered.
Right, okay. And is there anything that people need to do in order to keep their guarantee up to date?
What people really need to do is just general care of their watch. If the watch has been deemed to be damaged by the brand, the repair will become chargeable.
Right.
So if the watch has taken a knock or has been dropped, so if there is an external notification on the outside of the watch, that has caused damage internally.
Right, okay.
The brand will not cover that under warranty.
Okay.
But generally speaking, if the watch is kept in good condition, there is no reason why the manufacturer would not cover it.
Okay, and all of this documentation you need to bring back with you if you have a problem?
Not everything, to be honest. So when we do receive a watch back, what we do need is the small credit card sized card.
Yeah.
So the thing that is generally got the watch serial number on it, it's got the date of purchase, and 9 times out of 10 it's got the brand stamp on the back.
Right, okay.
They need to go back to the brand with the watch. If they don't, then again it is down to the brand whether or not that is a chargeable repair or not.
Right, okay, that makes sense. And so do they, if you have a problem with the watch, do you have to return it to one of our stores, or can you take it back somewhere else?
Not really. Because it is an international warranty, it can therefore go back to any agency.
Right, okay.
So say for example you purchase a tag Heuer from us, but you lived elsewhere in the UK if you were here just for the weekend, or if in fact you emigrate to Australia or South Africa.
Right.
It's an international warranty.
Okay.
So if something happens under your warranty period, any agency can look after you.
Right, okay, that's good to know. So I suppose if, what do we have here in front of us? You've obviously chosen a few, so...
Yeah, so I've got a few different varieties. So you have your classic warranty that Blancpain here have provided, and in store the salesperson will actually fill this out for you in front of you from your purchase. So it will have your name, the watch reference, the date of purchase, and it will have our stamp on the back, and that goes inside this book. That then allows Blancpain to know exactly where has purchased it. What we also have on the table is a tag Heuer warranty. Now what differs between that and Blancpain is the tag Heuer is now an e-warranty.
Right.
So that is activated by an iPad in store. It has a QR code and a scannable barcode.
Right, okay.
That is put into the iPad and activated that way. So technically no details physically go on this card.
Right.
Any agency can then scan that and they can find out the details they require.
Right, okay.
Same sort of thing, but just all electronic.
Yeah.
What we also have on the desk is a pre-owned Rolex.
Right.
Now this is where it ever so slightly differs from what the brands offer. Pre-owned watches, the vast majority of what we have, the watches are out with their manufacturing warranty.
Right.
But as an agency or as a family-run business, we will cover the warranty ourselves. So very similar, still a credit card sized card with details of the watch on it. Similar situation to the brands. We will cover the internal workings of the watch if you have any issue. The difference being that because it is issued by us, the watch has to be returned to us. Right. And in which case we would work on behalf of the customer and help them where need be.
Okay. So if anyone's got any questions about our watch guarantees, how would they get in contact with you?
They can either call us here at the store, or they can visit online for further information, or of course they can come into the store here in Winchester or in Tunbridge Wells.
Great. Well, thank you very much for listening to or watching our video. If you have any further questions, like we said, please contact Helen. Or if, again, as we said, if you're interested in a Breitling or an Omega watch, you can watch one of our videos specifically about them.